What is up, everybody? Welcome to the new channel, A Satilli Life Gaming. In today's video, we are going to talk about my final opinions on Modern Warfare 3. Back over on the main channel, I had released a video back when the game first released. On my first opinions on the game, we talked a lot about the camping issues and some of the other fun stuff going on in the beginning of the game's life cycle. And I figured with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 right around the corner, and by right around the corner I literally mean on Friday, I figured I'd give my final opinions on Modern Warfare 3 in the state that it's in. I do know that we are possibly getting some postseason stuff as we have in past titles, but I do want to go over my final opinions in the state the game is in right now, so let's hop right into it. And before we get into the opinions, it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys can like and subscribe to the channel. One like helps the video out a lot. Now, let's get into the final opinions of Modern Warfare 3. The first thing that I did want to talk about was the cosmetic issue within the Call of Duty community right now. Modern Warfare 3 is the most cosmetic game in the Call of Duty franchise, which is insane to me. Now, I know in games like Vanguard and Cold War, we had seen some of these skins and some of these little cosmetics come in here and there, but Modern Warfare 3 really took that and went to the moon with it. In Seasons 1 and Seasons 2, a lot of the skins were Call of Duty characters from past games, the modern games, and that, in my opinion, is perfectly fine. They are characters from the IP that everybody is playing on. But as time went by, all these different crossovers started to come in. Snoop Dogg, they had a crossover with the WWE, they had a crossover with Smile, now they have a crossover with Michael Myers and Trick or Treat. All these IPs that, in my opinion, do not belong in Call of Duty were starting to get added, and I could hear a lot of the fans right now saying,
"Oh my god, it's not that bad. It's just Michael Myers and some other characters from other IPs."
And yes, for some people it might not be that bad, but for me, I'm not a big fan of it. I do know a couple of people who are not big fans of it. That's like having Barbie in Grand Theft Auto. Truthfully, you shouldn't just spice up something that doesn't need to be spiced up. But these are some things that a lot of fans are hoping do change come Black Ops 6 on October 25th. The second thing I wanted to talk about were the amount of events that were in Modern Warfare 3. From the beginning, there were event after event after event after event, some of them being the crossover event. We did get the Makarov event early in the year, came with a pretty cool camo. I am not one to complain about the events at all. I thought they were pretty cool, kept people pretty invested in the game, including myself. But the amount of them was a little ridiculous. Sometimes we had events stacked on top of each other, sometimes the rewards weren't good, but overall, I can't really say anything bad about the events. It kept people, like I said, coming back and playing the game and playing and grinding through these events for some really cool prizes. But this is something that Treyarch confirmed is changing in Black Ops 6 was the frequency and the amount of events. The third thing that I wanted to talk about were the different types of map variants that were added to the game throughout the year. And by all means, I have nothing against different variants of maps. I think that it is some of the coolest things COD has ever done. I really do enjoy being able to play on different versions of, Shipment and DOS House and all these different kinds of maps. One thing I really enjoyed were some of the new maps that were added throughout the year. My favorite is Shoot House. I really do enjoy that map. It's a small 6v6 map, but it's really cool, has a lot of corners, and really fun to play on. In Season 6, we did get a whole bunch of new shipment maps. So you have your shipments, you have Sunny Shipment, there's the Get High Shipment, you have Bitment, and a couple of more. Like I said, I'm not complaining whatsoever. I think this was really cool. I think it was, again, another thing that kept players coming back, kept players invested in the game, sure kept me invested, and I really enjoyed it. One of the last things that I do want to talk about was the camo grind for this game. Again, they kept you very invested with the camo grind. It was a lot simpler than it's been, I will admit. It was not very simple, but it was a lot better, a lot simpler than it's been in past years. But they kept you invested in the sense of if you finished some of those camos early on in the year, they brought weapon prestige camos into the game, which there are 5 of them, I believe. They're really cool. They are just as good as some of the masteries, in my opinion. The mastery camos were really cool. I just recently finished the masteries like last month. So camos were another really cool thing. There are a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them. But, you know, it kept people invested. There was always something to look forward to, whether you got the camos through the events, whether you got the camos through your camo grind, or whether you got the camos from just playing the game. The last thing I wanted to go over was zombies. They pretty much abandoned zombies come season 6. In my opinion, season 5 we had that really big zombies update, and then in season 6 they virtually gave us almost nothing. In the one update that you'd want them to add something, they didn't. It's a Halloween update, and the most they did was put a few pumpkins around. But yeah, I feel like they could have pushed zombies through to the end. I know in Black Ops 6 we get round-based back, which I am very excited for, and expect some round-based zombies content on the channel. But I think that pretty much abandoning zombies right at the end of the game's life cycle was not the greatest plan. I believe they should have just rode zombies out till the very end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, these are my opinions. You guys don't have to agree. If you guys agree or disagree with anything I said in the video, drop it down in the comments and let me know what you agree with or disagree with. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.